You know, I believe it was a great man who once said, "Sniping's a good job, mate." And that great man was me. Hi, everybody. I'm the sniper. I'm from TF2, and I'm here to kick some Widowmaker ass.
A great woman once said, "No one can hide from my sight."
Is that true?
Yep.
Bloody hell. You're a right scary woman there. I was going to say, can you see me over here? Or right over there? Can you see the spy? If you can spot the spy, let me know. Blow his bloody head off. So,
you can probably see him. He just might look like somebody else.
Probably. So, Sniper and Widowmaker. TF2 versus Overwatch yet again. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Sniper, I liked playing as Sniper pretty good. I have never found the allure in playing as Widowmaker.
I really like Widowmaker and wish that I could play well with her, but she is one of the most difficult characters in the game to play well.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't play her well, you're essentially just making your team a 5-man team. And that's
much like how I was with Hanzo.
Yeah, it's basically the same with Hanzo as well. It's like, if you're not hitting your shots with those characters, you may as well not be playing. Like, you may as well just be sitting in a corner twiddling your thumbs. So you have to be good at aiming, and when you're playing like on PC like we are, aiming with a mouse is a very high skill ceiling. So,
well, there's people who can just like snap to it like snap,
yeah.
snap.
I'm getting
snap,
better
snap,
at
snap,
it, but
snap,
it's
snap,
still
snap.
not really where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Like, I still need much more practice. But I've only been playing PC games, like, seriously for about, like, almost a year now.
Really?
And before that, I was, like, almost exclusively console. Like, I played, like, Fear when I was, like, in high school, I think. And Fear 2, but I never really understood how to set your sensitivity correctly and stuff, and never really got good at them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, once I started playing PUBG is when I actually watched a guide on, like, one of Wacky Jackie's guides on how to set your sensitivity up for shooters and how to start learning how to snap to targets and stuff like that. And then I've been practicing since then and got the big mouse pad, lowered my sensitivity, like, been trying to find the perfect sensitivity for a while. I still haven't found my perfect sensitivity as far as I know, but I'm getting really, really close to it now.
Yeah,
and just the practice that I've had has not ever been as much as it has been in the past year. So, like, really, I would only say that I have like a year and maybe a month or two, like, worth of experience in terms of PC shooters.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot of practice to get that good at them.
Yeah. Me, I can safely say that I've had my issues with aiming and all that. And actually, one thing that helped a lot with me was when you told me about how my mouse, I can actually adjust the DPI on the mouse, and that actually helped. That actually helped me out a lot. And I think I found the perfect one for me.
It also probably helped you a little bit as well when I finally turned off precision pointers on both of those PCs.
Yeah.
Because that's basically, if you move it a little bit, your mouse will barely go anywhere. If you move it slowly, your mouse will barely move. If you move it quickly, your mouse will move really far. And when you're not moving it at the same thing, you never get that snap to a point muscle memory for shooters.
Yeah.
So that was fucking us both up on shooters, and I did turn that off a few months ago.
And also, another thing that's helping me a lot is the high refresh monitor.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice, I'm starting to be able to keep up with people on there, and I've been able to not get caught chasing ghosts, as they call it. Because the after image that's there on a 60 FPS monitor that's there sometimes can be distracting and can sometimes fool you. And I've had that happen to me a lot previously, but now on the 144 hertz refresh monitor, I remember one time, dude, I walked into this one room as Reaper. I headshotted the Mercy, killed her in one shot. Headshotted the Reaper, killed him in one shot. And then I got in a jumping, pretty much a Mexican jumping bean battle with Genji. Like, he was hopping all over the room trying to avoid me and everything. And me, I was chasing him down, getting a beat on him. Pow. took off damage, pow, took off a little damage, pow, and then he grabbed a health pack. I'm like, okay, you want to take that health pack? I'll just stand on top of the health pack. And then he wouldn't leave, and then he tried to leave the room on one side. I cornered him. It took more damage, and then I remember he tried to leave the room. I followed him out. I ghosted out so I could keep up with him. I got it behind him, pow, headshot back of the head, and I was just like, yeah. And I'm finally feeling like I'm playing on a good level now, you know?
Yeah.
And I actually want to keep playing Overwatch to see if I can get any better. And also, we may...
One thing is, like Sty says, is like 50 to 60 to 70% of Overwatch is positioning. And essentially, to get better at Overwatch, you actually kind of have to watch the better people play it to realize exactly what mistakes you're making in terms of positioning.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, watching Sty's videos has been, like, the thing that's made me better at the game as a whole. But at the same time, since I play support all the fucking time, I also don't have that much control of my positioning, because if I'm trying to keep someone alive and they go to a stupid place, I kind of have to follow them if they're going to stay alive. It's like, I can just be the dick and just be like, nope, I ain't going over there. Have a nice day. You're dead. Like, usually, it's like I followed Lavina, like, onto the point, like, last night as Ana, and I don't know how in the fuck we stayed alive for like a full 60 seconds. And like, I was just like constantly like shooting her with the gun over and over, dropping the grenades on us, jumping around, like just shooting the shit out of her, like trying to keep her alive while she was a Risa.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, I supercharged her when we ran in, so she managed to kill like 2 of their team, and it was just us 2, and we kept that point for stupid long and managed to win that round because of that.
Nice.
I was just like, I healed the living fuck out of her.
Yeah.
It's like, usually if I go in on something like that, I'd be dead in like 10 seconds, and then she'd be dead too.
Yeah. The only time someone can really beat me, I've had people beat me one-on-one, but the only time I've actually been like in trouble is whenever I run into at least 2 or 3 at once.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is like the way the game is supposed to be played, you are always supposed to run into like their whole team at once. Your whole team is supposed to run into their whole team, and you fight back and forth, and someone wins the fight. And then you keep going. It's like, but that's like the high level play, you know, like where it's lower level play, everybody kind of splits up and does their own thing, which also makes it fucking hard for a lot of the healers, because healers don't really have the ability to keep an entire team alive when they're split up as far as we usually split up at our level. Mm-hmm. Like with Moira's main heal is an orb that has to go and get near somebody to heal, and so you get the most value when your team is together when you throw that orb into the middle of everyone, and then usually where it ricochets back and goes back through everyone again. But if, you know, you got 2 people here and you're just healing them with your spray, and then you got your Widowmaker up there that just got shot in the leg and is almost dead, and then you got your Pharah flying around that just took a shot and needs healing, you know, it gets real fucking difficult.
Okay, well, yeah, this little dip into Overwatch strategy has been brought to you by the Renegades. What do you say we get to this rap battle? Let's see what happens.
All right.
Who's ready for some thunder from down under? I'm a professional, the rest are bloody bludgers. Never should have ever gotten out of bed, love. You'll find yourself belly up, boom, headshot. But I'm not done by a long shot yet. A strapping handsome rogue, but I call you drop dead. I'll make myself a name out of your teeth, cause I have a plan to kill everyone I meet. Crikey, I really make sniping look easy, cause I do it politely with a slight bit of cheeky. Bushman's rules, set up camp and wait till you're
Girardi.
then it's apples, mate. If you knock on death's door, I'm the one who answers. But I'm like my cohorts,
that's
I'm
nasty.
the one withstanding. So hit me with your best shot, I've always been prepared for it. I love this job, but my parents never cared for it.
Better call them now and say goodbye. This is the spider's palace, and I do as you fly. You'll never see me coming, there is nowhere to hide. At the time of the kill, I've never felt more alive. You've got a rendezvous avec la mort. À dire mon chou, tu veux mourir encore. Amateur,
Oh,
I
God.
will you into my web and give this strapping rogue a beautiful death. One shot, one kill, movement smooth as silk. Merci beaucoup, you've helped to sharpen my skills. Now go to sleep, your fate is written. I'll haunt your dreams unless you want me in them. The war behind you, c'est magnifique. The perfect canvas for my masterpiece. After every battle, this assassin gets paid. Team Fortress peasants, let them eat cake.
Damn.
Isn't it so tragic? I don't know one asked why we had to close your casket. If there's a code to a headshot, you can say I cracked it. Too bad when my glass is always on everybody's blacklist.
Honestly, if I had a penny for every server I've been banned from,
I am always getting sold for my teammates. C'est la vie.
I feel your pain. I still hate you though.
I am the sniper who's been updated. Beware of my sight, you will never escape it. My recon visor is the newest tech. I can predict your movement, keeping you in check. Here's some advice, and later you'll thank me. A venom mine awaits you wherever you flank me. Secondary weapon, ha, you can keep it. I can switch to full auto anytime I need it. I never get angry, I just get even. My aim is steady and heart barely beaten. My rifle can charge up twice as fast. Quick scoping is the only way that you can last. Now listen, this is no place for children. You play on the ground while I'm scaling buildings. I know that's a hard concept to grapple. Now William, tell me how you like them apples.
I'll make you dance, you snotty little Nance. You're nothing but a show pony, let me see your prance. I don't need equipment, I use instinct. You're a glorified wall hack, but I can think. Hey, quick scoping works when I'm dishing out the crits. All because I covered you with a jar of piss. When I'm
Girardi.
I'm running out of places to put holes in you. When it comes to secondaries, at least I got options. Plus a frying pan to give you a bloody drubbing. Here's what you and Jane Austen have in common. You're both dead women, no wonder you're ruined. Forget about a medic, here's a mercy kill. You murdered your own husband, was that a thrill? I'm not a Christ gunman, I've got class and manners. Sitting on the throne like a cozy camper.
Out in the wild, you have spent some time. How often have you had to drink piss in your life? Talk about talent, I've been counting kills. All the while you've been honing your survival skills. And besides, I've never even heard of an aimbot. Should be in photography with all of my great shots. C'est vrai, I leave a smoking gun, but by the time you find me, the job is already done. All this time I've been waiting, and patience is a weapon. Careful which window you choose to stick your head in. You need your team because you're weak and slow. When I'm widowmaking, I'll be working alone. So call your parents and tell them you love them. They hate your profession, but it won't be a problem. Soon in time, they'll be smiling wider when you tell them you're about to retire.
You won't be making any widows today. Have yourself a Girardi, it's just fresh lemonade. And mind that little red dot on your forehead. Not your goggles, love, the one that means you're dead. Anytime you fire, I can follow the trail. You want to spend time out of doors, you're looking pale. If you want to build me confidence, it might work. You're making it so easy, I'm getting worse. If we're talking crack shots, I've offered the novel. If you want, step right up and I'll give you a gobble. Bloody hell, you're awful, all tech and no talent. A wasted investment by the terrorists at talent. Technically, I'm a Kiwi, still an Aussie bloke. If you come to the Outback, bring along your folks. You can all line up for a headshot conga. Take notes, Emily, I've been around a lot longer.
Welcome to your funeral. Isn't it so tragic? I don't know one asked why we had to close your casket. If there's a code to a headshot, you can say I've cracked it. Too bad when my glass is always on everybody's blacklist.
Well, we said we weren't going to make it, but we decided to go all in and do all the characters. So we made Sniper versus Widow. I hope it was worth it. Who do you think won? Who do you want to see next in terms of these TF2 Overwatch rap battles? let us know. We're going to do all of them, but who do you want to see next? And big thanks to Andrew Storm-Caden for dropping all the Widowmaker stuff on this song. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on social media, and please check out our merch. It all helps fuel this machine, fuel this music. That means a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.
Okay.
Apparently, if I want to listen to lady rappers, I need to find the French and Latino ones.
Well,
So I think they sound better than most of the American ones I've heard.
except for Lauryn Hill.
Yeah,
Lauryn Hill's really the only good one that you've found, right?
so far.
Oh, God. So, okay, we actually didn't do this in the last one. For this one, who do you think won this one?
I have no idea. It was so fucking long and had so many things in it that I couldn't really pick. Not to mention, I'm just biased for Widowmaker.
Of course.
I've played Overwatch way more than TF2, so...
Fair enough.
I guess I just have to go with Widowmaker by default, then.
Honestly, yeah. Widow has better tech, but the sniper has more weapon variety. And the reason why the weapon variety is important is it's always good to not only have a good secondary, but also a good melee. Because Widow, she's got her sniper rifle that can turn into an assault rifle, but outside of that, all she's got is her basic melee. Whereas the sniper has, either a sniper rifle or a bow, the hand pistol, or a variety of melee weapons such as the Outback Sign, the Frying Pan, and Jarate, which Jarate is a jar full of grunking piss. Whew, that's
gross.
Yeah, I gotta probably go with Widow on this because Widow, I think, is a more efficient killer. Sniper, on the other hand, I'm not counting out the sniper, but yeah, both of these characters are really cool.
Plus, Widow's got that booty.
I knew you were going to bring that up. Actually, he was talking about this the other day while we were playing Overwatch. When we started up Overwatch, it starts out where you have the characters on the main screen, and it was the one with Widow standing with a silhouette to the side and everything. And then all of a sudden, Nick just goes, "Did they just change up the game to make Widow's?" I was
like, I think there's a glitch that sometimes makes Widow's booty look bigger than it's supposed to be.
And then I looked over and I'm like, "No, it's about the same." If women out there can gawk and ogle all the boys in the TV or in the anime free, why can't we talk about Widowmaker?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say.
I mean, everybody talked about Tracer's booty when the game came out, so.
Yeah, and Tracer, and yeah, I didn't care about Tracer. I mean, she's cute, but she's just like, it's just that I don't know. I never really considered her to be like.
She's canonically not interested in dudes, apparently. Anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've talked about it. They've said that she might be gay or she might actually be bisexual. They haven't actually fully confirmed it. Soldier 76 though confirmed 100% gay. For some reason. I mean, they didn't have to clarify or anything. I mean, he's an old man, for one. And not only that, but to me, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care about the sexual preference of a fictional video game character. I don't really care.
If it had more of a plot and actually was written in well, then I would probably be like, okay, but in games like Apex and Overwatch, Apex has basically zero backstory so far for the characters in it, as far as I know. Because I think they were all new characters that haven't been in Titanfall yet at all, and it's just kind of okay, why do I care? I don't. It's whatever. It's like Andrew actually like was kind of mad about them doing that in Apex, and was like, I'm not gonna play it for that reason. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna not play it, but like I do agree that it's just like, what bearing does this have on the game? None. It's like, why does it matter if somebody fucks dudes or fucks ladies? Like it's a first person shooter.
Yeah, it's a first-person shooter battle royale.
It's not a hentai simulator. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, this ain't Dream Daddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which, oh god, Dream Daddy. That's a whole other can of worms I don't want to embroil myself in. But in terms of this, overall, hey, JT Music, killer work as always. I mean, just holy shit, dude. I mean, the level of detail they go into with their raps is actually really good, and when they put together the music videos and stuff like that, it's actually really, really cool.
And yet again, it actually sounded like the characters, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
because like epic rap battles has always been really funny, but they do sound the same a lot. Like,
well,
it's passable because it's so good, you know. But like, they don't really go out of their way to sound particularly like close to the characters, except in certain situations, like Abraham Lincoln, people like that, you know.
True, very true. I personally, I see this, and I actually am very happy that they went through the effort of actually, and I forget who voices Widowmaker. Let me actually look at that real quick.
I have no idea.
Whoa.
Just fidgeting with a lighter.
Widowmaker, Overwatch. There she is. And voiced by Chloe Hollings. So, Andreas Storm-Caden doing a fantastic job emulating Chloe Hollings. And also Chloe Hollings does the English and French versions of the game,
right on,
which is really cool. So yeah,
because I know I think most of the voice actors and actresses do that in Overwatch, because I know Brigida's voice actress does both languages of dialogue as well.
Well, let's see. Reinhard. Fictional character. There we are. Reinhard, voiced by Darren DePaul. Let's see.
Can't think of many voice lines that he has that are in German, though. It is German that he speaks secondly, right?
Yes. Darren DePaul. Well, it's not just... Well, they do have different languages for the game.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, they can make it to where the game is in different languages.
But one of the main things about it that I noticed is that whenever the enemy team ults, if it's one of the characters that's not an English speaker, they usually yell their ult line in their native language. Whereas if they're on your team, they'll yell it in English. So like Symmetra, for example, what is it she says when she puts up the wall on her team? Can't remember. But Moira goes, surrender to my will, or it's like killed my cult or something like that.
Yeah, that's Celtic.
Yeah. Whenever it's on the enemy team.
Yeah. And then of course Brigitte rally to me, and then what does she say in Swedish on the other when you're on the other team? I forget.
I forget what it sounds like as well.
God, we're such nerds. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Sniper versus Widowmaker rap battle by JT Music. This was Overwatch versus TF2. And if you all are interested in seeing more from JT Music, as always, there's a link to the original video down below in the description. Check them out. They got 2.6 million subscribers, and they have over 600 videos of various video game rap battles out there for you to check out and for you to enjoy. So, hey, enjoy that. So, anyway, thanks again, everyone, for tuning in, and thank you all very much. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
And we will see you in the next one. Peace out.